Yeah, so what? Uh, it doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna see the beginning. I mean, except for the few that actually kind of start the stream after the fact. So nobody cares if I go in, I fix a few things, and I leave my chair and whatever. I know, you know, like why should anybody else care if you don't care? That sort of thing. Yeah, well, you know, uh, it kind of doesn't matter in a way because this is more about the content. In other words, I'm consistent, and I'm not gonna always like not like be on time or whatever. See, there's nobody in there. There's one current viewer and one watching now, which is probably myself because I always have this on in a window. I'm going to attempt not today. Well, it could be today, but maybe later today. But I'm going to attempt to do a streaming, a little bit of streaming on Rumble, just to see how it works out, see how different it is or not, and then let's see. Actually, I don't know. Is there what do I need here? Let's check the settings out real quick. Yeah, let's just show you on the desktop just so you can see what I'm saying. And I don't know if anybody here care. Probably not, and you probably shouldn't care. Let's see. File, edit. What do I want to look at? I want to look at some settings somewhere. Ducks. Scene collection tools. Yeah, auto scene switcher. It's a script, but I don't think I even have it running right now. And actually, this is from my Windows install, so somehow I managed to get the scripts here. Output timer scripts. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Where would I? Dang, where are the settings here? Source properties, events audio properties. That's not the settings. Oh, settings are up here. Okay. Anyways, stream, uh, service. And so if I wanted to go and stream for YouTube, stream for Rumble for a while, um, do I have a chance to open this? What I guess when I'm not streaming, the reason it's doing this is because I'm already connected up to YouTube right now. But can you like just instantly like switch? Because what I want to do is I want to do check out live streaming on Rumble just to see how it works first, and then I want to see how to do it on how to use Restream. I'll probably look at a tutorial or something, um, other than just on the website itself. But use Restreams so I can stream both to YouTube and Rumble. I'm maybe that will be cool. Maybe that'll work. And once I figure that out, then maybe I will go ahead and stream via that, and then that way I'll actually have something going into my Rumble account, and so people that don't like YouTube can go over to Rumble. Anywho, I will anyway, I'll check that out later. I don't need to do that right now. I was just looking at the settings just to see. All right. So, okay, so basically I spent all last night working on um 26. Actually, these other ones, 19, 18, and 17, and 16, that's because I'm still rendering them out. I only rendered 19 out today, and next I'll probably be doing 20. So, How's my sound? Okay, sounds good to me. It looks like we got 2 watching now, so maybe I don't know, maybe Rook's in here or something. Um, anyways, so today is going to be. I guess I don't need that. Um, Open Reset has more. We're gonna open the template. So it's template blend that, and what are we gonna do here? Let's open this up. Let's go to dev stuff. Let's go to um, Blender projects, and we are going to create number 27. Now, my goal here, and I don't know if I'll get it done today. My goal here is to be able to edit this whole video. I won't be rendering today, obviously, like I don't usually do, but I'm gonna make sure that I can edit. Pardon me. I'm gonna edit the whole video today. If I can do that, then I am going to start a schedule of uploading my already rendered videos. And obviously, I'm gonna do that offline, of course. I'll have to. I want to go through. I'm probably gonna watch each of them before I upload them, and I'm thinking about whether or not I'm gonna schedule them. I'll probably schedule them. I'll probably just schedule all and upload them. One right after the other, and so it'll be approximately 4 months. 4 months or 3 months. I can't remember. What do we have? We had 8. Okay, 4 months, right? 8. I did you twice a week, 4 weeks. Um, Presuming 4 week months. So that's 8 videos. So 8 times 3, that's 24. That is 3 months of videos, and then the one I just finished up, which means it's approximately 2.5 months worth of videos. So I'm gonna do them ahead of time and starting for next week Monday. So if I get this done, I'm gonna start actually uploading these updates. In any case, let's go ahead and we're gonna start new like we never have before. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the library and I'm going to source video, and I've got 27 already here. So what I want to do here is I want to hit rename, and then I want to walk this back because I just want the date and the update number, which is 27. And in fact, I need to move all these. I move them all to my 8 terabyte hard drive. There's a 5 terabyte partition there for most of my Linux stuff. So I am going to put a bunch of these over there, but not right this second. Right this second, what we're trying to do here is we are going to go to Blender projects. We're going to create a new folder. We're going to call it this, and we're going to call it update because that's the way I've been naming them. Right, the 10th through the 14th. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And there's a little bit of a caveat here with let's see, 10, 11, 12, 13. Little caveat with 13, and I'll tell you about that in just a quick second. So, okay, so that now that we got that, what we want to do here is we want to say File, Save As. Okay, and then we want to go 27. We want to double click here, double click. Maybe I have to Control V it instead. Okay, so I don't put anything, sources or update or anything on the actual blend file here. And we'll just save that here. Save as. Okay, everything good? Good. Now, let's see something here real quick before I do anything. Oh yeah, so actually what I want to do is let's go ahead and actually, no, actually, let's not do that. I keep forgetting. The reason I had it like that was because my source videos were way bigger. And in fact, I got one that's like an hour, I think, an hour or so long that was originally supposed to be like a couple of minutes, so I could just extract a few minutes. So it's not a big deal. I'll just extract a few random minutes to kind of emphasize whatever I'm emphasizing. But right now, what we want to do here is this. So we want to go ahead and put this down here. And let's go ahead and turn that off for the time being. This one, we want to lower down. And this one, 312, 10, 11. Okay, Wednesday. Oh, this is, okay, this is the big one here. I mean, it's kind of okay what it is because this is the one that's actually going to be like edited down. Okay, so then we got this over here. Okay, this is just a little, you know, what I did kind of thing. Wait a oh, what? Wait. Oh no, that's right. That's right. That's audio. Okay. That is okay. We're putting them on the same line because they're the same day. Then we got this guy here. And it's about 30 minutes. Actually, 25 minutes. A little less than 25 minutes. And then this guy we can put back up here somewhere. Okay, so how this works. Okay. So these were kind of normal, right? I take a video right after I did the stuff I'd recorded, a small video saying what I did that day. This was meant to be kind of a B-roll-ish kind of thing, where it's gonna take something out of it. I'll have to watch some of it just to see if I could just extract stuff randomly out of the center here. Hopefully, I won't be doing actual too much editing on it, but it'll be there. And this, okay, so this is. Let me see something here. This one, 313. What does it say? 7? I thought it said 17. What? I'm wrong here. Hold on a second. Let's go to the library. Let's go into source video. Let's go into this one. And right, these two. This is a long one that I tripped through, and then this one. Wait a second. That isn't right. Created. I have to go to the MKV file, so let's bring up DataStack, open in a new tab, game dev clips. And there's something wrong here because created. Date modified. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Friday. Aha, Saturday. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so I didn't realize. Oh, okay. This is the odd man out, right? This is 7 in the morning, 7:53 in the morning, and the reason this is like this, this is the 1.3 gigabyte. Wow, crazy. Wait a second. This is the longer one, and this is from the 12th at 16, which is about 4 o'clock. The 12th. Oh, 3.9 gig. Okay, that makes more sense. Um, and of course, it's smaller when I re-encode them in MP4 with Handbrake. Okay, so this one. Okay, yeah, this one. This is about 25 minutes. That's why it's 1.3 gigabyte here in the MKV format, and of course, it's smaller in the other. Okay, so this is the funny part here. Notice here it says right in here. Let's see if I can increase the size here. All right. There, you can probably see it a little bit better now. Okay. Notice here how I put 10, 11, 12, 12 because those are two videos the same day, 13 and 14, right? I renamed that. This is actually the time and then date modified. So these were all created this morning because I actually moved these over here from my video folder. But date modified was actually this is actually the created date of the original file here. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which is twice, Saturday, Friday. Why is it Saturday? Because for some reason I had forgotten to record something on that day, on Thursday the 13th. Thursday the 13th, I forgot to record it. So what did I do? Uh, let's see if I can, let's play it for a quick sec. I don't care what plays it because I'm not doing this for editing. I'm just doing it. So yeah. So I don't know if you can even tell in this. Maybe you can. Maybe there's a little jerkiness or something. I don't know. Oh, the one thing you can tell is this guy right here in the corner. Can you can't see that here, can you? Okay. Right there. Okay, let's here, I'll shrink it a little bit. It doesn't really matter. And then we'll do that. Whoops. Go here. Okay. Sometimes it's hard for me because of the theme. It's hard for me to find the edges of the window. I wish there was a little dark one like this, but where the edges were English easily distinguishable. Anyways, if you notice right here, there is uh that little icon. Why is that? That's because I'm recording this off of YouTube. In fact, it's a little bit fuzzy, I think, because of what its compression was, and it just looks fuzzier because it's been re-encoded. So it was recorded. This is the MKV though, so it's probably less compressed than the MP4 is. But I didn't record anything that day. So what I decided to do is I decided to go into my live stream from Thursday and then record my desktop. In fact, here, let's do something here. Let me rerun it. See something here. Is the volume pretty low? The volume might be like too low on here. Here, let me mute my YouTube and then turn on the desktop, and you can kind of hear it. Okay, this is another weird thing to me. Oh wow. Maybe there should be a way of making the AI. I didn't even realize that the volume was down that low. Kind of simple, and it doesn't really have to think. No worries, I'll take your time. Okay, so that explains why that is actually that explains why the volume is really low. Interesting. I'm gonna have to see if I can increase the volume a little bit in Blender because I needed to record that, and now that I tried, yeah, I should have paid attention to that. I didn't pay attention to that. That's all right though. That's all right. Because we are going to do an edit in here, and here is the edit. We're gonna disconnect strips. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and can we increase the volume to 2 times, maybe 5 times. And I don't know how this is gonna sound. It's gonna sound like crappy and buzzy and whatever for increasing the volume. Let's do what it says. Once you have typed the script, you can check for tabs or run this command in your terminal. Actually, let's compare that to, we'll say this. Generate JSON for objects for each room that I can load in later into Redot, into my project. So we'll see that tomorrow. And yeah, JSON.py. Actually, it doesn't sound half bad. It's about right. 5 is about right. I mean, maybe I could go a touch higher, but that's cool. I'm going to leave that ways, of course. The volume is going to be up because, anyways, so yeah, so there's the little character in is the icon is my YouTube icon. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's the little the deal. I didn't shut it off or forgot to, and of course, obviously, I also forgot to shut the desktop audio. Now the desktop audio I have lower on purpose because I'm talking and I want my speech to kind of go over. Here, let's do that. Yeah, you know what? You know what I think though. No, that couldn't be that. That couldn't be that. I think it's just because I had it down. Anyways, it doesn't really matter right now. Right now, let's see. What do we got here? Okay, that's up. So yeah, so I had to record that this morning, and I ended up recording 25 minutes, which I didn't really mean to, just because there's some things. Okay, so what I did on Thursday basically was I wrote a Python script to break down the text file that I had of all the rooms in my game, 92 of them, and what it did is it split up the objects, and then it used the line above the object for the name of the file. So I have a bunch of files now, and I basically asked Grok to help me figure it out. And actually, really, it just wrote it for me, but then explained how it worked. And I typed it in, and it worked, and a few rocky starts, and then voila, I have 92 room files, JSON files. I was informed by somebody that it's pronounced JSON, not JSON, like I've been doing it. But yeah, anywho, okay, so that unexpected little hiccup, and actually, it's not quite so bad. It's going to be a little bit more compressed, but you probably won't even hardly notice it when you watch it because it's going to be a small. I try to keep these at about 2 minutes or something. And this is really supposed to be like kind of a B-roll. So I'm going to have to choose a bit or choose a couple of little spots out of it. So actually we're going to do that right now. Here, let's just save it. And let's do this at here and page down. And we're going to hit play. And we're going to see what kind of stuff I was doing there. I'm just gonna kind of jump through it. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should do this maybe I should do this in a player. Let's go to dev stuff again. Let's go to Blender. Let's go to Blender projects. Let's go to library, source video 27, and let's actually pull up. Let's pull up the biggie. You know what? That's funny. The one that so this is the weird thing. One thing that ends up being the biggie. No, that's not right. This is the biggie, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this is 500 megabyte compressed from like 4 gigabyte, and then this is 1.3 gigabyte compressed down to 152 meg, which is cool. Actually, I could look at it. Here, I'm gonna look at this real quick. Okay, got it. And before going back up to here. Okay, yeah, this is still kind of low, I think. The quality here doesn't look too bad, though. Actually, looks all right. I liked it. Maybe if you stood them set side by side between that and the one that wasn't recorded off of a stream, like I re-recorded it off the stream instead of recording directly into MKV format. But it doesn't look half bad, so it's fine. Okay, so let's go back into here. Let's open with VLC because there's some stuff I can do with it. So let's control V in here. Okay, it looks like looks to me like I'm a little red in here. Like a little extra orange or something in here. But it's like I never know with these things. Script class in the middle and the properties on there we go. We're gonna have to speed it up. You're right. I'm gonna speed it up.
Images of my react streams, but the room of course, so you can analyze the images because it can analyze images. And right, it down, driving. So it's actually going to come up with a data based on what it's seeing. I believe we'll see this parameter, and then again, it can add or do whatever it thinks is necessary, which is fine. So
yeah, I'm gonna have it analyze my. I think it's the readout screen. Two of them to show different.
And that's the wrap up. And I guess I'm not so interested in exactly what its process is, but supposedly it's supposed to take a little bit longer and a little bit more time than normal.
It's kind of funny too because Grok, when you ask it, claims it can't do images. It can't read images. Well, that's because you're talking the chatbot part. So when you attach an image, or you can even copy paste into the chat box or into the the input box. So you can actually just paste a screenshot if you want, and it will analyze it, and it will show you. And it's kind of weird. It's like it does it like opposite or separately from the chatbot part. So the chatbot kind of doesn't know what it's doing. All it's presented with is some information. So, I mean, I thought that was kind of interesting.
That's kind of weird. I mean, so see, it's able to analyze it. It's able to analyze the image. I don't see why it says that it can't analyze it because that's what it's doing. See, I didn't actually tell it what's in the room.
Okay, this is I was just showing it how I wanted the JSN to go here.
Probably this description because events they're not events. They're just things that happen. So adding an ID is probably not a bad idea. Right.
Oh.
Right. Inside. Right. It's gonna be a placing object.
Is it really out of sync? Let's pause it for a second. Play. Why am I not talking?
Rooms that are going to be in the game. All the events.
I guess it doesn't matter if my face is down below the screen. It's kind of hard to keep this in the right place because the monitor is kind of big, so it's got to set high, and so I got to aim it low. And sometimes I cut my head off, sometimes I cut my chin off, so it's kind of hard to keep it in a happy medium. Is that the destination to keep the parity with my going to be the same file name of the
okay to Hubert search. Okay, so it's actually it came up with a reason why I'm requesting this. Just for advantage, clean data keeps the room identifier rather than file format. Your game code can append .gs.
I guess ideally,
right, you won't need to rewrite all your JSON files.
Ideally, I would be further away from the screen. If I was further away from the screen here, let's switch to webcam for a second. Is that okay? That's webcam. So I'm perfectly fine like this. Maybe it's my head is near the top, but if I do like this, and you can see that part of me is like cut off, like my chin's cut off here. Okay, so ideally I would be sitting back. Now what I might be doing is if I had like a studio or something, which I probably never have unless this thing takes off with money. You know, if I have money, then maybe I'll fit a room with a proper desk and it's proper, the whole lighting setup and everything, a microphone and everything, and then do my work like in the center of the room or something. And if I ever get that money, which I don't see in any time in the future, but let's see. See, I have to literally lean forward. I'm a ways now. I'm at arm's length. I could type like this. I think. Like I could probably even get used to typing like this at like arm's length, like that. And it's pretty much the extent of my arms right now. But it would get tiring a little bit. But I could probably do it at arm's length, and then nothing would ever actually get cut off. Now the only problem is I can read the text on here. Let's go back to the desktop. I can read the text on here, and hold on a second. Anyways, yeah. So I can read the text on here, but it's a little blurry, a little like double vision almost. But you know, flexibility. Your game code can append JSON or any other extension, .json or any other extension when loading the file. So I can actually read that. But at times I want to look at something, I'll have to squint. I have to, get in close like this, and it's not even that comfortable. So, so my only option would be making sure that my camera is a ways away from me, and this big old monitor makes that kind of hard. Um, like if I had it on the wall, but then I had another monitor on here, like a smaller one, but like I had a big TV on the wall. I mean, that might would help. I don't know. Anyways, let's get back to what I was doing. Okay, so I'm trying to see what all I'm doing here. Okay, mention this line is how existing system references room, so okay. Item flood first, and because it assumed I wanted it that way, being that the way you usually right. Here's line one, line two. While your test was misleading, gave you an impression. Okay. At some point, I was also thinking about doing kind of like what I did the other time, and where I just did like a time compress, while and put it on the screen while something was happening. Actually, how let's zoom in here. And how long is this actual? This is the actual thing that was going to be in the segment here. So how it's 123, 43, 38. 123, 43. Okay. 124, 15. So this isn't even. This is less than a minute, isn't it? Huh. That's kind of interesting. Hmm. It's kind of too bad it isn't longer than that, because if it was longer, then I could intercut pieces, or I could do a speed control. I mean, I could still do a speed control, but it would be very short. Okay, let's see something here. Okay, real briefly today, I did this whole thing with Grok, trying to get the names of each of the rooms, and then I'm getting it to generate JSON for objects for each room that I can load in later into Redot into my project. So we'll see that tomorrow, and yeah, that's what I did today, and we'll see what we get done tomorrow. Thanks. Bye. I mean, that isn't even worthy to do anything here. It's like I can. And also, I found a different way of kind of doing this thing with the editing. If I just do like this, if I do one cut and then kind of push them together, then it's easier than trying to stick to a start and end. I can just move it. You like to move it. Here, okay, and it almost doesn't matter which. Oh, oh, Okay, fine. Be that way. Okay, so I can do this, and I can do that. And I can also do the same thing over here. Here.
And yeah, that's what I did today, and we'll see what we get done tomorrow. Thanks. Bye. And yeah, that's what I did today.
Okay, so let's just shrink this down to there.
That's what I did today, and we'll see what we get done tomorrow. Thanks.
Okay, backspace. There's really not much to it. Okay, so I can just, yeah, so I can just, it doesn't matter which side I use, because I can just make sure and, right. Oh, gotta be careful not to do both of them, because I'm not trying to push pull, I'm just, nope. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, I know it's doing that. I have to select the one. There we go. That. Okay. And, oop. And I can do that for as, you know, as small as I want, basically. And I don't have to worry about selecting anything extra. I can just do it. Okay. Just like, okay, we'll do it one more time here. Like so. Dude, let's do it in here too. All right. So all I have to do is backspace, 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 backspace. Okay. So now, 124, 123. 123, 44, 124. But if this is 44 and 124 is 15, it's not even quite a minute. See? Okay, maybe I'll just do like I said here too. Let's play it again. Okay, real briefly today, I did this whole thing with Grok. Now I know I don't necessarily want to remove a bunch of stuff because there's not a lot to remove. Uh, okay, real briefly today. Real briefly. Okay, so this is where I want this to end up. Real briefly today, yeah, there's a long there. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hit K, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull this over here. And we're going to see here. Today, I did this whole thing with... Okay. Today, I did this whole thing with Grok, trying to get the names. Okay. I did this whole thing with Grok, trying to get... Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. We're just going to do like that. And then we're going to backspace. Grok, trying to get the name. We're going to do the same thing here. And trying to get the names of my And then I can do the same thing here. It actually makes it kind of quicker. I mean, it's still not like a pro editor would do. Oop. But it is fairly okay.
Of each of the rooms, and then I names of each of the rooms of my.
Okay. Oh, here we can just do this. Take it back here. Backspace. Backspace.
Trying to get the names of each of the rooms, and then I'm getting it to generate JSON. I'm getting it to. And then I'm getting it to generate. And I'm getting it to.
Okay, let's do it like this then. Let's go face down, backspace, down.
Of each of the rooms, I'm getting it to generate JSON for objects for each room that I can load in later.
And yeah, there you go. And we'll do that here, and we'll do that. See, all I'm doing is I'm just doing kind of the soft removal thing here. And it is fairly easy. Or it's easier anyways.
Objects for each room that I can load in later into Redot.
Okay, just only got a few more of these more to go. Let's do that. And actually, it looks like there can be some places here where I kind of cleaned it up too. So let's try that.
So we'll see that tomorrow into my project. So
okay, let's see something here.
into my project. So we'll see that tomorrow.
Okay, let's go ahead and take that out.
We'll see that tomorrow. That's what.
Okay. Do that here. And all I'm doing is I'm kind of taking out the spaces.
We'll see that tomorrow. We'll see that.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and save that. And let's go back here. Let's
to Redot into my project. So we'll see that tomorrow. That's what I did today, and we'll see what we get done tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks.
Let's just go ahead and do one more thing here, and there. Then I guess I'll be kind of done. I'll still kind of do what I said. I'll take the thing, I'll strip the audio. I'll do a speed control on the video. And okay, so let's do that first. Let's do that. Uh-oh. I'm not sure if it's because I have too many edits, I don't have enough memory, or maybe my video card is because it's a little wonky sometimes. Shoot. Well, I mean, I did save it constantly, but I don't know when was the last time I saved it. Let's see. Kind of annoying. Because it means I'm going to have to kill it. In fact, eventually I'll have to reboot. Because what happened yesterday was I killed it and restarted it a couple of times. And what happened is my mouse started becoming unresponsive. In fact, I had it lock up a couple of times. It's not looking up here. In fact, the computer seems to be working just fine. But this is now. And I used to think it was because I would take a while to actually I used to think it's because I took a while uh, doing these edits. Like I do so much that it filled up memory, and then it kind of crashed on me. But now it does it sometimes when I'm zooming in and out real fast, especially when I have a lot of small edits. So I don't know if it's my system. I don't know if it's Blender. I don't really know what is going on. Maybe it's Linux. Who knows? It's supposed to run better than Linux, so I don't believe it can be that, but you never know. Anyways, since this is not working, I have to run xkill, I guess. Xkill. And let's just kill it. And then let's go ahead and restart it. And let's see if I can reopen it. And let's just move it around. How much? Well, okay, so I didn't take out the last bit. Uh-huh. See, it's not letting me do it. Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing that either. That's what I thought. I'm gonna do it again. Xskill. This. I'm gonna try it one more time. I'll try a different method here. Um, let's actually do that. Okay, let's do something here. At least it'll shrink memory a little bit here. 423. Control C. Go in here. Control B. Enter. That. Okay. That makes it a little bit better. Let's do what I said here. Let's decouple. Disconnect. Let's go ahead and let's delete the audio here. Because all I'm going to do here is move this up here. And then I'm going to put a speed control. Add effect strip speed control. So now when I shrink it down, uh-oh. Well, it's not locked up, but what's the deal here? Why can't I move it? Why won't it let me move it? Can I move it? I'm going to control S just in case. Why can't I move it? Oh, I guess I have to move it as one. Okay, whatever. I mean, that's fine, but we're gonna move it super fast, so we're gonna resize and like that. Okay. I mean, this is like really super.
Okay, so what I want to do here now is I want to transform and I want to scale it. .25. And this one we want also 0.25. And let's go ahead and put it here. Actually, let's go ahead and just keep it on screen essentially. Something like that. And I should get a idea here. Real briefly, today I did this whole thing with Grok trying to get the names of each of the rooms. I'm getting it to generate JSON for objects for each room that I can load. Let's actually increase that. Actually increase that scale to should I say 0.4 or 0.35? 0.4? Alright, that's alright, I think. 0.4. And position again. That. Position it down like that. Okay. And Bob Jumble. Okay, that's great. Actually, that's really great. Actually, let's here. That's the overlay text. We don't want the overlay text there, or the ending part. Let's move this over. What? Oh. Okay, that's alright, I guess. Maybe it'll work. Okay, there, it's working at least. At least it saved it. Backspace. Let's not do it that way. Let's do it this ways. Is there a way I can... Aganya? All I wanted to do was what? Okay, yeah. All I wanted to do was I wanted to... Here, let's just do it like this. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and I guess bring these down. And actually it would be this too. Let's bring this. That. Let's bring this over there so that we can 167.33. 167.033. And it looks like I'm having some sort of streaming error. Not receiving enough data or something.
And what's it doing here? It doesn't seem to be jerking in here. So I don't know what the cause is. Um, I mean, really, the streaming is just so I can watch you or whatever, so that you know. I don't know. I'm not sure what to think about it. Oh, there we go. No data. What? No data. No data. What is going on here? How's my signal doing? Wireless. It says 100%. What's going on there? Something about not receiving strong enough signal or something. I don't know. It's this is jerking, isn't it? It's like getting really jerky. And oh man, I don't know why it does that. Maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe there's too much bandwidth or something. I only have a 10 megabits upload speed maximum. I have the settings set to like 7,000, I think. So that's 7, I guess. So it should be fine, but and usually it is fine. For some reason, it's not fine right this second. And it might have something to do with here. Let's just say, oh, oops, wrong deal. Let's come over here. Let's Control S. That's working fine. Okay. So I guess I don't know. Hopefully it's okay for you. At least if you look at the stream later, hopefully that's okay for that too. But page down, page up. 129, 229 to 329 is 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 30 seconds here. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go through these quickly. I want to get this done today, like completely done today, and I've only been streaming for an hour. And I guess there's nothing to say. I mean, I can see myself here. It doesn't look like it's too bad, but then again, it might be super slow for all I know. So yeah. Oh, now it's excellent. I don't get why it drops sometimes and then doesn't others. I mean, it could even have something to do with the performance of my system. Maybe my system, like everything locked up for like a short period of time, like everything, not mouse cursor and everything. I've never had Linux completely lock up on me before, but it did last night, and then did it again just a minute ago. But last night I actually had to reboot it. So, anywho, let's look through, see what this first video says. Okay, so today is let's close up a little bit. Today is Monday, March 10th, 2025. I didn't get that much done today because there was this weird discrepancy. I was having Grok go in and renumber the room numbers. I don't know if you remember this. Let's see, where's the actual? Where's that's not it. Hold on. Just here. Uh, Plot outline edition 2, and if you can see here, you can see the you can't see it here, can you? Hold on a sec. Let's go to this. Okay, so if you can see here, you see. All right, so let's go back. Okay, so today is let's see, let's close up a little bit. Today is Made that weird noise.
Monday, March 10th, 2025. I didn't get that much done today because 2025. Here. I just need to get it right in. I didn't get that. Okay, that's fine. So what I need to do here, Control S, is I'm gonna bump this up here like this. I didn't get that much done today because there was this word discrepancy. I was having Grok go in and renumber the room numbers.
Here, and we're just gonna go ahead and do some like quick cuts, so I can go in and do like I was showing in the earlier part where I and like I said, I have a feeling that
that's not it. Hold on. Just here. Plot outline.
Okay, let's do something here.
This word discrepancy. I was having Grok go in and renumber the room the
Let's turn that off.
Renumber the room the room numbers. Renumber the room numbers. I go in and rename.
Okay.
Renumber the room room numbers.
Rename the room numbers. Okay, let's just see how this works. Save it.
Let's have a Grok go in and rename the room numbers. I don't know if you remember. And rename the room numbers. I don't know if you remember.
Okay. And let's just close these gaps up here.
Room numbers. I don't know if you remember this. Let's see. Where's the actual? That's not it. Hold on. Just here. Plot outline edition 2. And if you can see here, you can see the. Oh, you can't see it here, can you? Hold on a sec. Let's go to this.
All right, right there. Okay. Delete that chunk.
Okay, so let's see. Where's the actual? Rename the room numbers. I don't know if you remember. If you remember. Okay, so if you can see here, you see these numbers here. If you can see here, you see these numbers here, and these are essentially rooms, right?
Huh. Okay, let's do that. And we're going to go ahead and do a bunch of these. This is probably what is even crashing my system because I'm doing so many of these. I guess it's kind of necessary. Maybe it's not necessary. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and we're just going to close the gaps a little bit. We're gonna shrink it down, shrink off the silent areas, and then we're going to then close the gaps. This is kind of tedious long too, admittedly, but okay, just a sec. Because now I'm not doing start and stop end times. I'm picking a place in the middle where I want to cut, and then I'm dragging the ends. And if I need some real good precision, I just I zoom in, and so that's pretty simple. Here, let's do over here, and do that as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and start.
And these are essentially rooms, right? So I was trying to get grok to. Okay, so we're gonna remove the rename them, and grok to rename them. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get really that, and somehow there we go. That somehow now I can delete that. Now this is renamed here, but now this is renamed here, but somehow grok somehow. All right, fine. Go ahead and do the same thing here. Somehow grok here. Let me show it to you. Actually, let's have an example in here, like this. Somehow in between. Somehow. Okay, so essentially we're just going to go ahead and hit K here, and we're going to delete this. And already I'm sure it's getting pretty short now. So let's look at a few of these edits. I know it's pretty slow when you do edits this ways and you replay them. Supposedly it's super slow, but sometimes you just want to make sure that everything's working all right. Trying to get grok to rename them, and somehow this was renamed here, but somehow in between the sentences there was no new line or return character. So maybe I want to delete this part. This was renamed here, but somehow in between this. Rename them, and somehow in between the sentences there was no new line or return character. Okay, and I'm doing the same thing here. Honestly, I should get this done here, but here, let's get some of these bigger areas. I want to take care of these guys, and K there, and even K there. Okay, and we're going to do this pretty quick here, around 2 minutes. See, I'm just trying to make sure I get this down to 2 minutes, and I'm not really doing like a real close edit. Not like a ridiculous amount. Somehow, but we'll do them in places that looks like I can cut the dead space out, and that looks like about it there. That's, yeah, this is at least somewhat quicker. It's probably not quicker than I could do, I suppose, or a professional editor. But I don't know why it grabs sometimes, and then other times it does it correctly. Get that. Okay. Let's do something here. How far are we from, okay, 310, 140 to 240, 310, 1.5 minutes. Yeah, that's all right, I think. All right. I don't know if I want to worry about these parts here. This one will get one. And this one will get one. And that one will get one. And I'm just trying to get these down to about approximately 2 minutes a piece. It could be a little bit more, a little bit less. It's not too terribly important that it's like 100% 2 minutes. But I don't want to be too long or too short. I got a couple of them. They're under 5 minutes, and then I got a couple that are like over 10 minutes or whatever. And actually, these are going to be anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes because these are going to be a whole week's worth. And then when I get to 2 weeks worth or 10 days worth, it's going to be even more. If I did 2 minutes a piece, it'd be 20 minutes, but I'm not going to do 2 minutes a piece. I'm going to do about a minute a piece for each day, you know. So I have to be really pretty succinct. I still have to figure out how to do it properly, though. You know? Okay. Let's just go ahead and we'll come back here. And some images and stuff, came to the conclusion that somehow the new lines were stripped. And yeah, okay. How long is this total? Page down. 139. Okay, 39 seconds, so 1 minute. 39 seconds. $39. 303. 139 to 239 is a minute. To 339. That's what I thought. Tomorrow, right? Okay. So yeah. Done, right? Okay, done. No, tomorrow. We'll see what happens, tomorrow. I'll leave that. That's all right. And I'll put dill here. Put a dill here. Here. Let's see. Put one right here. And one right here. And we'll shrink those down a little bit. And then I'm going to leave this one as done. So now it's like this. So even though I didn't... I need to put the date cards in my template, or template, as somebody might say. Oop, I don't think I wanted to do that extra. Okay, Control S to save. Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll do a backspace. $120. See, I didn't even need. That's gonna be 2 minutes, and I cut it down to 120, really, basically, or even less than that, 115 or something. That's not very long. And then, of course, this is not long at all. This is kind of long, though. This is several minutes. So, what did I do? What the heck? What? That is interesting. Somehow it closed the gaps here. New history. Okay, let's do something here. Control Z. Oh. That's alright, I guess. Somehow it reset like the sizes or something.
or something like that. I don't know what it did. Okay, it doesn't really matter. So now we got this guy. Sounds like coffee's done in the other room. How long have I been streaming? Only about an hour and a half. Not quite an hour and a half, but almost an hour and a half. Let's see. I got so I got 2 days worth of stuff done. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, well, today, kind of the same thing as yesterday. I spent time with Grok trying to get my list working, and then after I checked the list to make sure everything was okay and fix some sentences and things, then it was trying to pull up some text, some old text, and I couldn't even find it anywhere. I think I remember writing the text, but I don't have it anywhere in the notes, anywhere in anything. I don't know what happened, where it came from, if it came out of the blue, if it was something Grok just made up or what. But something happened, and it wasn't working on the right version. So now I got a new latest version. I'll probably start a new conversation with Grok because that's probably something old in there that's so old. So the other thing that I did actually do is I moved all my documents to the project folder. So actually, I can kind of show you real briefly in this. So basically, uh, you know what? I can not worry about that, right? Do is I moved all my documents to. That's 2:30, and that's like 1:30, so that's only a minute. So actually, I can kind of show you real briefly in this. So that's basically, okay, let's see something here. Oop, there I am. Sorry about that. Still the project folder. Okay, this. Okay, I'll just put it in front here. Okay, so let's do a thing here. We're just gonna kind of chop this up a little bit here, and the other thing that I did actually do is I moved all my documents to the project folder. So actually, I can kind of show you real briefly. Now I can just go ahead and hit K there, and I can cut that backspace. See, 420, one. It's like 120 to 420. It's like 2 minutes right now. To the project folder. So actually, I can kind of show you real briefly. So okay, so this is the documents as they existed, and I put the date here. I actually combined Adventure Game System with Enchanted Lands design documents because they're both like highly integrated, and so I just decided that that's what I would do here. Okay, and then if you go to the Redot project folder, phase one, I put all the docs in there, and I'll continue with each revision, putting new docs in there as they come along, and archiving the old ones. But so yeah, so I went through this new room text, and I basically found a bunch of like run-on sentences, which are basically sentences that I didn't put a period. So when I tried to put these back in here with the line feed characters, it would result in a few run-on sentences. I need to figure out how to talk more on the stream. 47 had something that didn't really make sense. It was like, and then Zanzibar performing. It's meant Zanzibar performs. It might should have been on its own line, but I completely changed it to this. So yeah, all in all, I guess I did do a little bit. We're gonna go back up in there as they come along and archiving the old ones. But
So yeah. So
let's do something here. We're gonna see if it reads though. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this deal here like this. Backspace. Shoot. 3:30, 1:30. It's about 2 minutes here, right? 1:30. No. Yeah, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. Yep.
okay, well, today kind of the same thing as yesterday. I spent time with Grok trying to put in anything, working on the right version that all my documents to the project folder. So actually, I can kind of show you real briefly. So okay, so this is the documents as they existed, and I put the date here. I actually combined Adventure Game System with Enchanted Lands design documents because they're both like highly integrated, and so I just decided that that's what I would do here. Um,
Okay.
and then if you go to the Redot project folder, phase one, I put all the docs in there, and I'll continue with each revision, putting new docs in there as they come along, and archiving the old ones. So yeah, all in all, I guess I did do a little bit of progress, so that's good. So, anyways, that okay. So now I don't really need. All right, so I don't really need. Maybe I should like have it like rough cut it or something. I have to do this. I have to do this. These two I have to do, and this one. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so maybe I'll try to do rough cut the other. Whoops! I went my headphones, so now I can't hear anything. Um. So yeah, maybe try to rough cut those other two, get them down to 2 minutes, and then maybe I can revisit this one and take out a few of the ums and ahs and the stuttering and the stammering and whatever. And they say that that you just need to practice more. You need to keep practicing. Well, I keep practicing, and I've been doing. I mean, I before I was on stream and I did lots of stuff. Maybe I'm a lot different now than I was like 5 or 6 years ago. Now it's kind of weird to think that it was 5 or 6 years. So maybe I'm just more self-conscious now. But um, I need to stop saying and so and unless I really mean it. Even and so and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's go. Let's try to run through this one. Let's try to get it roughly down to 2 minutes. So okay, so what we have, I need to stop doing that. It starts at 3 minutes and 50 seconds and 44 frames, and let's see how long this is. 3 minutes 54 seconds, or almost 4 minutes. Page up, 28. So this is like 25 minutes. I do see a lot of blank area here, which could be modified. But I guess let's give it a shot. Let's see if I can kind of breeze through this. Let's see what happens. Control X. Okay, got it. And okay, before going back up to here, wait a second. Let's do what it says. Once you have typed the script, you can check for tabs or run this command in your terminal. Control I indicates the tab character. If you see Control I, you use tabs. Replace them with spaces by re-editing the file. Okay, cat, st. Wait a second. Let's go over here. I did this whole thing with Grok trying to get the names of each of the rooms. I'm getting it to generate JSON for objects for each room that I can load in later into Redot, into my project. So we'll see that tomorrow. That's what I did today, and we'll see what we get done tomorrow. Thanks. Control X. Okay, got it. Run this command in your Control I editing the file. Okay, json.py. I was checking to see if I had spaces or tabs in there, and it doesn't. Okay. What's kind of, I don't know. This is really weird to me. I don't know if I can see this well enough. Which
this. Okay, which one is this? This is 1640. And where are we at? Where's 1640? That's this one. That's the big long one. Okay. So let's control wrap up. That's interesting. So we it's variety. I don't know. Oh. I'll stop it at 60 minutes, the recording at 60 minutes, and then speed it up to like 1 minute. So, like, each minute equals a second or something. Room 001, description. Okay, this is when I was I think this is when I was defining the JSON format that we wanted to do. The question here is, what was I saying here? And this is on the same day, so the talking part, the thing that has the audio, and this main part here, the talking head deal, is me that day saying what I did that day. So today I did this whole thing with Grok trying to get the names of each of the rooms. I'm getting it to generate JSON for objects for each room that I can load in later into Redot into my project. So we'll see that tomorrow. That's what I did today, and we'll see what we get done tomorrow. Thanks. Control X. Okay, got it. And okay, yeah. Okay, so this is actually okay. All right. Yeah, this is the one that I recorded this morning based off of my live stream on Thursday. Okay, that makes sense. All right, that makes sense. So, actually, what I want to do is I just want to, when I'm actually typing in the code, and actually, okay, that's when I'm actually typing in the rest of the code. You know, I started to hear checking if it has tabs or spaces, and it's set for spaces instead of tabs when you hit the tab key. So, and it's set for 4 spaces. So I'm thinking here, and this okay. This is another weird thing to me. Maybe there should be a way of making the AI understand when something is just kind of simple and it doesn't really have to think. No worries, I'll take your time. Yeah, because I was essentially I was telling it that I'm gonna go ahead and do this and to wait, or I wasn't really telling it to wait a moment, but I was just saying uh I need to go do something or something, I forget, or go on my break or something like that. And it was taking, several minutes just to get back, and really you think that they should make the AI go, you know, anyways, let me find where I started typing. Okay. I don't have the beginning of where I'm typing. Into okay, let's here we go. My JSON object, my text file into split into JSON objects. Okay, so okay, I gotta zoom in here. Just give me a second. This. All right, let's do it from there. How come these are not connected? When did I disconnect them? Connect strips. Okay. Okay. And let's just delete all this crap over here. And okay, so what I'm gonna do here. Actually, you know what?
what it should do is not... I need to give them some space in between, I think. That's alright. And then... Wait, let's make sure this is... There we go. And let's just move this. We just want to move it just a slightly in the middle here. Right? We want to give some room here. That's about it for today, I think. And I'll see you tomorrow. Let's go ahead and... I don't know. Let's just go ahead and cut these two things. They're really big spots here. I know I should be working on the other part, and I will in just a second. But I need to cut this part out here too, so. Okay. All I need to do here is back, 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 back. Okay, and I'm just going to leave that. That's not what I'm working on. This is not what I'm working on. This is what I'm working on. Okay. Um, I'm going to try to see if there are large swaths or large areas where I can just chop it out. So let's listen. And JSON. I almost think I like using the tab key, and I like it to be tab, but I think um, I think it should always be like the tab should always be via spaces. You know, it's just the key. So even on an old typewriter, I don't even know if they had tab on. See, I'm talking about tabs. I don't really want this in the update. But even then, tab is just a key, and it makes it go over. So I think all behavior in all computers should be the same way. It should always convert to spaces, always, and whatever you set it to. It can be whatever you set it to, but tab shouldn't be. I don't think a tab should be its own character. Although I'm sure it's been long entrenched, and it's probably it's like probably in the ASCII table and all the way back, you know, to old computers, whatever. But okay, this will hold each room's data, file name, and JSON. Okay. Okay. We're gonna okay, so we're gonna cut right here, and then I'm gonna go back to spaces always. So, but writer, I don't even know if they had tab on a tab. I think it should always be. I like using the tab key, and I like it to be tab. I almost think I like using the tab key, and I like it to be tab, but I think and JSON. Um, I almost think. Okay. All right, so K there, and delete, and backspace. See, now we just took a chunk out. We took a couple of chunks out. Of course, it's nowhere near where it's supposed to be, but you can see now that you can see 348, and then up 348, 2357. So now we're down to 20 minutes. You know, it was 24 minutes, now we're down to 20 minutes. So let's see if we can continue on. Okay. Current room equals, okay, that looks like an array, which is fine. For line in lines, Okay, we're gonna loop through here. Remove any extra white space like new lines. Okay, that's gonna be kind of interesting, I guess. Okay. I don't know if I would have done that if I was brute forcing it myself. I don't know if I'd get rid of them. I think I'd detect them, maybe, and even use them as kind of like delimiters, because each line in there, although each line does have a JSON file name, it also has a space, and I would always think that a space, a new line above, or it wouldn't be on the first one, but on like the second through the 90-second one, that you can use that as kind of delimiter, like saying start here, and on the next line you go ahead and read the file name, and use that as a file name. But whatever. I'm not writing this myself. This is Grok telling me how to do it, and this is fine though. Line.strip. You go ahead and read the file name. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right place to do it, because I don't want all that extra talk here. File name. It also has a space, and I would always think that a space, a new line, even use them as kind of like delimiters. I don't know if I'd get rid of them. I think I'd detect them, maybe, and even use them as kind of like delimiters. Okay, let's do this and delete space, and let's maybe, and even use them as kind of like delimiters, and use that as a file name. But whatever. I'm not writing this myself. And use them as kind of like delimiters. Whatever. I'm not writing this myself. This is Grok telling me how to do it. Okay, that's gonna be kind of interesting, I guess. Okay. I don't know if I would have done that if I was brute forcing it myself. Let's just go ahead and stick a deal right in here. Just trim it a little bit. Whatever. I'm not writing this myself. This is Grok telling me how to do it, and this is fine though. Line.strip. Okay, strip removes white space. I get it. I'm just trying. What I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to get this down to the point of just mostly where it's programming, and try to take most of the extra jibber jabber out of it. So that way, it it only has a couple of minutes, and it's just showing you exactly what I did, rather than, you know. I gotta say though, there's little reward for those that are actually watching the streams, because I stutter and stammer and I go off on tangents and all kinds of stuff. And it might be interesting to you or funny or whatever. That's cool, and that be a fine reason to watch it. But if you ever get on and start watching these updates, and then you compare them to the live streams, you're going to be going, "Oh man, this guy can't get a word out," you know. But the little videos, I'm just like, like doing stuff, and it's crazy. If the line is not empty, add it to the current room. Yeah, okay, so what's it going to use to stop? Is it going to use the file name to stop, or what? Okay, so let's see. If line Yeah, okay. Stop, or what? Okay, so let's see. If line file name to stop or what? If line tab.
Yeah, I can actually get some of this out of here too. There we go. And we'll just do that.
Or what? If line tab current.
And some of these others I'm gonna have to leave in because I'm actually typing here.
If line current room dot end line. Well, I like to use a lot of white space, but I'll just do it like it shows it here. I always like to put spaces in between my parentheses. I like to use a lot of white space, but I'll just do it like it shows it here.
We'll start there.
I always like to put spaces in between my parentheses. I like to for code blocks. I mean, I just like to do a ton of that. So whenever I do parameters and stuff, in most things, I'd always put spaces in between there, so it's kind of easier to read. But you know, like I said, I'm trying to do this like it is here. Like it shows it here. Okay, so current room pen line. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and tab because it doesn't actually have a space here. Pound sign if the line is empty. We've finished a room. Okay, that kind of worked. Okay, that kind of works. Okay, so it's gonna... Now I know it's gonna go through and it's gonna explain to me what it's doing. Right. Okay, tab, elif, tab.
All right. Okay, and delete, and backspace, and backspace, and okay. All right, backspace.
Finished a room. Tab, elif, current room. All right.
All right there too. Delete, page down, backspace, but
Finished a room. Let me go through this in my head just a little bit, though. I'm gonna go through each a room.
so what we're gonna do is this.
Let me go through this in my head just a little bit, though.
There's a little thing where I page down.
Strip the white space.
I'm just trying to figure out what it's doing, so I can just cut all that out.
I guess, okay, I see, I guess. If the line is not empty, add it to the current room. If line, current room dot append line, which is fine. LF, current room.
There's quite a bit of stuff here. Me just sitting here thinking, I guess.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and hit K here and delete. Make sure this is selected. Delete here. Then page down, backspace,
Okay, so current room pen line. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and tab because it doesn't actually have a space here. Pound sign if the line is empty.
This is pretty good because this means that we're still under 10 minutes. Should be about 8 minutes here.
Okay. Get the file name, first line of the room, which it always is. File name equals current room 0. Join the rest into a
We're just going to trim this up a little bit. Actually,
join the rest into a single string. VSON part. Okay, that's alright. JSON text.
see, actually, they're down here. And then I can actually cut there. Right there, and backspace. And we'll see here.
That's alright. JSON text equals /n, comma, join. Okay, not comma. That's not a comma. No, it is a comma. Nope. No, it's a period. Okay. It's a, yeah, I know, it's a quick notation because it's a string, so it's an actual string object, and then join it. Join. Okay, not comma. That's not a comma. No, it is a comma. Nope. No, it's a period. Okay.
Actually, I don't know if I was just gonna cut that or leave that in there.
Yeah, I know, it's a quick notation because it's a string, so it's an actual string object, and then join is a member of that. I mean, I noticed from before. I played a little tiny bit with Python, but join. Okay, not comma. That's not a comma. No, it is a comma. Nope. No, it's a period. Okay. No, it's a period.
All right, we're gonna here. I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. I'm gonna do it over here, and then
It's not a comma. No, it is a comma. Okay, not comma.
okay, and we'll do it there, and then we'll delete that. And we'll backspace.
JSON text equals.
I'm not just cutting out silences. I'm just cutting out kind of dead spaces where I'm not actually doing anything at all, including not talking. But some of these I'm just typing it and it's not registering as a sound because I got the noise suppressor on.
And comma join. Okay, not comma. No, it's a period. Okay. It's a, yeah, I know, it's a quick.
Okay, we're gonna do a little bit here, and I'm gonna explain.
It's a, yeah, I know, it's a quick notation because it's a string, so it's an actual string object, and then join is a member of that. I mean, I noticed from before. I played a little tiny bit with Python, but anyways, what am I doing? What am I doing? Join current room 1:. Now this is something new that I haven't experienced. I don't know what the 1:'s about. I know this is array notation because the current room is an array, but what is 1:?
Here.
I don't know what the 1:'s about.
then we're gonna K, and then
I know this is array notation because the current room is an array, but what is 1:? Why is that like that? That's pretty odd. But uh, I guess we'll see, right?
we're just gonna go ahead and cut that a little bit, and not gonna worry about that. Let's put it over here.
1:. Now this is something new that I haven't experienced. I don't know what the 1:'s about. Write the JSON to a new file with the file name. Okay. Okay. With open file name. See, I'm doing it the way I normally do it. See, and which is probably what I should do anyways. But I was just going to try to do it exactly as it showed it here. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Okay. Okay. Output file dot write JSON text. Okay. And reset. Okay. Okay. Reset for the next room. I don't know why you put a space there, but okay. Current room
I think it's almost done here.
equals empty. Okay. Handle the last room in case the file doesn't end with a blank line. If current room, colon,
Now we're into 8-minute territory.
Equals current room 0 JSON text equals /n join
Almost done.
room 1. I suppose this has to do with previous, like a notation for previous. So the square, adding the colon, 1:, means to look, I guess, back or something. I'm not sure. Tab. Or something. I'm not sure. I guess back.
Okay, so this is actually a silent spot here. And this?
I guess back. The colon, 1:, means to look.
Okay, we're gonna put one in here. That.
So the square, adding the notation for previous. So the
There we go. We're just gonna knock. We're just doing a little extra trimming here. Let's see how that.
For previous. So the square adding the colon, one colon means to look, I guess, back or something. I'm not sure. Tab with open file name, comma W for write, as output file colon.
Okay, almost done now.
Tab output file dot write JSON text. Okay, and that's it. I guess that's it. And text. Okay, and that's it. I guess that's it. Okay.
Okay, so I can definitely cut out that. That. Backspace.
I guess that's it. Okay. Control O to write out. Control X to exit. Explanation of the script. With open rooms.txt.
Now this is going to do the explanation. So what I'm going to do here is cut it.
Explanation of the script. With open rooms.txt, R as a file, it opens your input file for reading, which I know that already. Lines equals file that read lines reads all the lines into a list. So every line's already in there. Okay, I get it. It probably creates an array, I suppose, or something. I don't know. Current room is a list to collect lines for each room. Loop. For each line, strip removes extra white spaces or new lines. If the line isn't empty, add it to current room. If the line is empty, a blank space line separates rooms. So it actually handles that. Process collect the data and save it to a file. File writing uses the file name from the first line and writes the rest as JSON.
See, I don't need to do this explanation here in the update. I'm just going to show what I did.
Doesn't end with a blank line. The script is super simple, no complex libraries, advanced concept, just basic file handling. Make it executable. Okay. Run the script. Okay, chmod.
Now, I did have,
Navigate to your Python projects directory if you're not the script. /split json.py.
and then I had an error.
Open parenthesis.
I'm just going to cut right to the chase.
Okay, let's make sure that this one, because it's the same text. C, unquote, quote, R, unquote. Here, control.
I was trying to figure out what happened. So basically what happened is I didn't set it up to be executable. You know that little shebang thing or whatever? You Linux. The Linux? Yeah, you Linux guys probably know what a shebang is, but I didn't. And it's just basically like a preprocessor directive. I know it doesn't do preprocessing like compiled languages do, but it's sort of like a preprocessor directive that tells it to where to find the file to execute. I could have just said Python 3 blah 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 pi and I would have got it done. But I mean I learned something, but I don't need that in the update. So
yeah. Copy. Oh, it's because I anyways, it should be able to determine how I rather than a Python syntax. Let's fix this step by step. Here, okay, let's go back in here. Let's do this. Top user. Forgot. I bang. Hashtag pound two characters at the very beginning of the script to tell the operating system what term shooting predicts.
Before I do anything else, it looks like. Huh, I didn't realize that. Where? Okay, I'm confused here.
Computing, it's an old slang word meaning everything or the whole more portable. Okay, from the script, like to do the whole shebang. What I've known. File not found. Because I put EVN instead of ENB. Okay. Control O, enter. Control X.
Let's cut it right here. And before we do anything else, let's go all the way back here. Over here.
O to write out. Control X to exit.
Okay, so I can just take and delete this. I can backspace. So that way.
Tab, output file, dot write, JSON text.
And we're still kind of in the realm of
and that's it.
Where we need to be here.
I guess that's it. Okay. Control O to write out. Control X to exit. Dot split. Oop. Dot. Okay. Bear with me. Split. JSON dot file. Come on now. Ooh. I just typed NB incorrectly. Come on now. Ooh.
We'll do it right there.
I just typed NB and it works like a bunch to the folder. So let's see. All
right, right there. Okay, delete, down, backspace.
So let's see. Alrighty. It looks like it's got it all. I don't know if yeah, okay. So, open with text editor. That's probably right. ID, name, description, enchanted lands. Okay, that's quite all right. Input, yeah, Grok actually put these slash ins after the sentences, which really I didn't really want it to. It's just, but I just needed to just figure by the rule. I probably won't even need the script ever again, but if I do, I'll know. Hold on just a second. I think I gotta go.
Okay.
Oh, now. Ooh. So let's see. Alrighty. It looks like it's got it all. I don't know if
But just
It looks like it's.
think I'm gonna do okay and delete. Okay. 952. Backspace. We're still up to 14 minutes, and so I'm gonna have to do a little extra cutting on that. That was the majority of what I did that day, and so that should kind of stay in, which is kind of cool because the other deals where there's less video. But this is the last time, 9:52 to 14:24. 9:52 to 13:52 is 6 minutes, six minutes and something. All right. Let's check this out real quick. Okay, so today, I got quite a bit done, but not all the progress that I was hoping for. So, what's this? This is old. Okay. Anyways, not the progress I was hoping for, because I was hoping to actually get to loading the JSON files in. And here, let's go to desktop real quick. And as you can see in the lower left corner, these are all the JSON files for the rooms. I updated the room manager code a little bit. So what it does now here is it actually that is old, I think. Okay, anyways, yeah, so I modified this a little bit so that it would load up the scene file and then it would check it and instantiate it. And if it wasn't null, if current, okay, so uh, if I could do this right, if scene is not null, if it loads up properly, then we instantiate current room, and then if it, which is the one this where okay, on based room is this. I can make updated. Should I do it? Is it? It's not in here. Um, what? Hold on. That's not it. Okay. I added two. I added two new phases: room independence for reusability, descriptions and choices. Different system that will save the state team phase now. Yeah, and I've been recording for 4 minutes. Just edited today. June 2nd is when I first put this in here, I guess. Okay, so I updated it to 20. Oh, new roadmap. New roadmap? Okay. Just edited today. And so that's kind of all I did. Well, okay, so the today, let's go to desktop real quick. And as you can see in the lower left corner, these are all the JSON files for the rooms. I updated the room manager code a little bit. So what it does now here, room manager code a little bit. I updated the room manager code a little bit. Just edited today. June 2nd is when I first put this in here, I guess. Okay, so I updated it. Okay, so I updated the room manager code a little bit. Okay, so I updated it to Ada or Eda, depending on how you pronounce it. Um, I added two new phases: room independence for reusability. This is almost right on here. It's 11:30, and then backspace, and yeah. So okay. Alrighty. Um, so kind of the next thing I kind of need to do is I need to actually put these I need to put these date cards in, and actually I should put that on my template, and I might do that later. If I remember. So it looks like I'm almost done here, honestly. Um, let's do one little thing, and that is let's get a let's add a color strip. And let's make the duration. We want the duration 3 seconds, I believe, is how I did it. So where is the time? There we go. Duration. Make the duration 3 seconds. 3 times 60 is 180. 180. That. Now let's go page up. 1034. We want 1134. No. 60 frames. 1034 to 1035. Okay, so we want the gap in here. So we want to select these, and we want to gap them a little bit. Let's see, 1034, 14, 1035, 14, Mars 14, there we go. Make sure this is on so we can sync them up. And then 1036, 14. Like that. All we want to do is we want to sync it like that. And all we want to do here is we want to do a fade in and out. So, and then what we want to do here is we want to disconnect strips. What we want to do here is we want to do a fade in. Here we want to disconnect strips. Here we want to fade out. That's how I just kind of hide some cuts because it seems too abrupt and it's just like, what happened? Why are we talking about this? And even though the picture's different, sometimes you wouldn't even tell just by looking at it. So this just breaks it up just a little bit so that you know that there's that time passed or something happened in between. Manager code a little bit. Okay, so I updated it to Ada. Okay, this is just to show what I did, and I don't think I will do. I might do a. I don't know. Let's see. Actually, what I want to do now is I actually want to put some spaces in between these so that I can put some overlay. I don't think I'll use overlay today. I use it sometimes. I don't use it all the time. So let's just do this and let's move it out a little bit like this. Move this out a little bit like that. Do the same thing. We just want enough to kind of be in the middle there. And this is already kind of in the middle. And even this, so that way I can put in little color deals. in between there. Okay. Oh, I'm sleepy. Not really that sleepy. Okay, so we just want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I will do here in a moment. Okay. Control C. What do here is Control V. Let's do something. Let's change this for a sec. This is actually 27, which is today's, or this week's, this last week's. Okay. This is just going to be over some, this is going to be the date text here. 2. That. Control V. Actually, this is going to be down here, but that's all right. Control V. Like that. And then Control V. Okay, like that. And that's the last one. And it's about time for my break, so we're going to save this, and I'll be back on the other side of the break if anybody's watching. If not, you can, if you're just popping into the stream from after the fact, you can bump it up about 30 minutes, and I'll be back to finish this off. Looks like we're gonna get this done today, and I might even go. Well, I don't know if I'll render it today because I got to render those other ones out. But generally speaking, this means, you know what this means? This means is that we'll get to upload these updates. And I'll probably have them on YouTube. Actually, I'll probably put them on Rumble as well because I'm going to eventually see if I can stream to both YouTube and Rumble. I'm going to try, what was it called? Is it Streamful? What's that? I'll have to look. I asked Grok on my phone, so I'll have to relook it. Anyways, it's a streaming service that gives me that gives you 2 free platforms to stream to, so I can stream to both YouTube and Rumble. And I'll even start uploading files to Rumble here somewhere here. I'll have to figure out how to do it, but or how to schedule them if I can schedule them. Anyways, so yeah, I'll be back after the break. So thanks for watching thus far, and I'll see you after the break. Break. Let's turn on desktop. Let's turn off mic. Okay, so looks like we're on the home stretch. Very exciting. It means I can start soon uploading these. And it'll probably just a regular NSA. Exactly. Um, let's actually put this down here. Okay, so we have Monday. What was it? Monday was the 10th through Friday the 14th. Okay, so here, let's go to Monday, March 10th, 25. I guess I can start doing this. So, what? That's weird. Why? Oh, I see. It's just because there was a space there. I'll check that out in a moment. Actually, probably we'll see. Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. Space. Let's do that. And this over here. This one. Wednesday, March 12th, 2025. Oh, make sure everything's there. Okay. That's all right. Let's go ahead and do that. Thursday, March 13th, 2025. Doggone it. This is Wednesday. 12th. Wednesday. Okay. Okay, this would be Wednesday. This should be Thursday. March 13th, 2025. Yeah, I need to start putting these I need to put these cards into the I need to start putting these cards into the template. I have a lot of time to do that though, so Friday, March 14th, 2025. Boom. Let's do one thing here, and that is this. I'll go ahead and go. Take this off. Actually, we're not going to take this off. We want it to say 5326. So let's go to 5320. Go zoom in a little bit more. 20, 5326. I got it. 26.
Now let's move this guy over here like so. And let's just go ahead. Actually, we can select both of these and we can actually fade. Should be able to fade out both of these. Because we're just fading out to what text is on there. Okay, so before we do anything else, before we close the gaps, let's go ahead and go all the way to the beginning. Okay. Okay, before we do that, let's I have to take all of these. Do that. Now we can actually leave, well, we can leave that on, but we need to go down to page down, down. Oh, right on the 6 mark. So let's go down to the all the way to the 5 mark. That. And let's go ahead and drag this there. And let's go ahead and just select both of these. Let's go ahead and fade. So we can fade out. Okay, let's see how that looks real quick. Okay, so I'm not fading in the date cards, but here, let's go ahead and Control S, make sure everything is saved. Back up. Okay. Back up. Back up. Up. Make sure everything is good. Good. Let's go all the way over to here. Up. There. Let's go ahead and feed this in here. Okay. It's just 12 minutes, which is quite alright. 10 12 minutes, that's still fine. Control C. B. Enter. Control S. And Bob's your uncle, as they say. And looky here, we are done. That means I successfully did a video in a day. Now, obviously, they're not great videos. They're not perfect. I did have to do a little editing. And I'm going to try to find a way of where I have to do little editing as possible. But where, you know, um, uh, where it really shows the progress and where they kind of get polished up. I don't really know how to polish these up, but I think probably the important part will be a consistent method or mode
And for one thing, like I said, the date cards. Put the date cards in there. I do the fade in, the fly in here. Unfortunately, it's now officially summer. I guess Groundhog wasn't as accurate as he should have been, but so yeah. Okay, so now all I need to do is start running out the rest of them, and then I can start uploading them. And I'm gonna find a way of uploading them also um, to Rumble. So we will see. I wonder if I should start uploading them on the days that I was going to, um, that I was doing, like I was doing the edits. I was doing the edit days on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I wonder if I should have them be up on Wednesdays and Saturdays. More than likely, it means that I upload them Tuesdays and Fridays so that they're there on Wednesdays and Saturdays every morning. And there's a thing where you can kind of time when you have it out and stuff. But you know what? I kind of figure that maybe um, I'll just do what's kind of convenient. Actually, you know what? I'll think about. I even think about the UK. The UK is 5 hours ahead of me, and the west coast of the US is 3 hours behind. So just about the time they're waking up. So if I when I do uploads, I should well I'd be scheduling them. So I'd be scheduling for a time, right? So I should schedule them for 9 o'clock my time, Eastern time, and that ways, ugh, being bugged by flies now. That way, it's people on the West Coast. It'll be just when they're waking up, so around 6. I mean, it depends. Not a bunch of people don't immediately go and jump the on YouTube or on the tubes that early in the morning, but it just means it's there the whole day and it's ready when they do decide to finally get on, even if they get on in the afternoon. And then, of course, 9 o'clock my time. I was saying, well, maybe I should just upload them. Should I schedule them or should I just upload them the night before and kind of not worry about when I'm actually uploading them? I should just schedule them, right? Because it kind of depends. I also gotta create an intro video to start. Actually, maybe I should do that here in a second. Start recording an intro video. It isn't going to be much of an intro video. It's not going to be like a trailer because I don't have a bunch of visuals right now. But we will see. 3:13. I could almost end it right now. Or I could start by trying to record my intro video while online here, while streaming. So maybe I should do that. Okay. Yes. Okay, should I do it? Should I do it on stream? there's probably only one person, which is probably Rook. He's probably listening more than likely. He might be listening, might not be listening. If you're listening, great. If not, that's okay. But I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe. Where is new general? Hold on a second. Pinging. Hmm. Everyone, hit with spam. I'm on it. Okay, whatever. All right. So, what do you think? Should I go? Should I go for it? Should I go like record my intro video? It's just gonna be me in the webcam, so it isn't going to be much. Maybe I can pull up Redot. Okay. Let's go back to dev stuff. Let's go back to Redot. Let's actually run Redot. Tail end phase 1. Okay. And actually, maybe I should go ahead and pull up my paste bin. Should pull up my adventure game roadmap. New development roadmap, I think, is the current one. Revision Ada or Eda or Eta. I don't know. The UKers pronounce it Eta, Eta instead of Eda or Ada. I always say beta. I don't say beta, and I don't say beta. I say beta. So Ada sounds like how I would pronounce ETA, the actual Greek letter Ada. Ada. All right, let's do this thing. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep. Okay, so I guess I can jabber on for about 10 minutes, and I always stumble over my words and stuff. I don't think I want to do any editing on this. I'm just gonna record it as is, and whatever comes out comes out, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and explain. I'm gonna go ahead and just start the recording right now. Okay. Now wait. Oh, wait. Let's switch to webcam. Actually, I kind of ruined that, didn't I? Let's go ahead and. I mean, I don't want to edit. I don't want to edit. Okay, let's stop recording. Let's start recording. I don't care. I'll have to if I have to restart, I'll restart. Okay. Okay. Hello, welcome. My name is Keith Weatherby II, otherwise known as Ufgood, and spelled UHFGOOD because the name I thought had a silent H in it, which it did not. And I kept it because it kept it unique enough and the references obscure enough that most people won't figure it out and won't decide to use it. Okay, in any case, um, so I am making an adventure game. You remember the old style point and click adventure games? The Secret of Monkey Island and um, Maniac Mansion 2, Day of the Tentacle, Sierra Online, Space Quest, and King's Quest series were originally originally they were like text adventures, and then Sierra Online kind of first in doing the quote unquote graphic adventure. Their first game, Mystery House, actually had some basic graphics back on the Apple II. And then later they went to the PC, and then they became the biggest
one of the biggest uh, computer game companies like ever for a short period of time in the 90s until they like went bankrupt and they got buyout and all this kind of crazy stuff. But so yeah, I like those kinds of games, point and click. I used to really love the text parser ones, and I don't mean a text adventure that's like interactive fiction where it's all text, but uh, I used to like the graphic ones, the Sierra ones, the early Sierra ones that had you type in your commands. You could type in all kinds of commands, and sometimes you get funny responses back. Sometimes. In any case, I've been wanting to make an adventure game for a while, and I had this idea for this one the uh, um, since 2005, I believe, and it's all about a magic kingdom that became a tourist resort that has suddenly fallen on hard times. There's the king started acting strangely, and his best friend and chief advisor, the wizard Hubert Halfway, is trying to figure out what's going on and why did the king sell the resort to this guy named Maximilians. And there's a rumor that he's actually some long banished evil wizard that was banished years ago. And so he's closing everything down. He's planning on taking over the realms. So basically, this is a resort kingdom. So that means you can kind of live out your fantasy. You can be a princess for a day. You can become a knight for a little while. You can be a wizard or fairy godmother. And they've stopped doing it. They closed it down. And this malevolent figure that comes back decides that he wants to take over all the realms connected to the resort, connected to Enchanted Lands. And so the wizard Hubert, he figures he needs somebody from the outside that he can trust, at least that isn't corrupted, with the exception of a few friends. He's got a few friends that are still around, the Count, and there's a couple other guys that that he can really trust. So he brings somebody in from our realm into Enchanted Lands to help figure this thing out. Now, I let me see how to say this. This has been in the works for like years and years, basically. So I came up with the characters, I came up with the story. I tried to start it several times. I got stuck several times. I stopped. I restarted. I even tried streaming, uh, not streaming, but I tried doing video, like devlogs, and the devlogs weren't very interesting. They didn't really show any progress or anything, so I could understand why they're kind of boring. There's like 600 of them. They're on my YouTube channel. If you know, it's it's YouTube/Ufgood. I don't know how they do it now because my account was from the old days, basically. So here, let's. You can't see this right now because I'm on webcam, but let's see. Let's go to my channel. View your channel. So it'd be youtube.com /@ UHFGOOD. And so I had like 5 to 6 years ago, I decided I was going to log everything. I was going to record everything, and then I'd make these videos. Well, I ended up doing some tutorials. I tried to figure out some stuff with like nav meshes. I tried a couple of different like Unity and a couple of different engines. I made a few things in Blender, some basic, really basic stuff. And most of these don't even get more than single digits. Sometimes we get double digit views, and that was about it. Why? Because they're really, frankly, kind of boring. And I understand. I understand. There's not really an incentive to watch them. But I decided to start again. And um, if you remember Double Fine Adventure from several years ago now, Tim Schafer, the guy behind Maniac Mansion and um, behind, I should say, he might have been on Maniac Mansion, but behind Day of the Tentacle and a couple of the Monkey Island games, and um, so he decided to run a Kickstarter, and it raised $3 million, and he's gonna make an old fashioned type of point and click adventure, and he made it, and it was okay. And one of the perks for supporting it was the documentary that showed how they made it. Right, it's like this, like 20 parts or something. It's on Blu-ray, you know, um, several tens of hours, in length total. And I thought I was really gonna get to see some behind the scenes stuff, and there just wasn't anything in there. Tim Schafer would go back in his office, and then he'd peek out every once in a while. They'd do some joking, and then he'd go back in. Then they went to some of the guys working on the engine. They'd show you a little bit about the engine, and then they'd show them like trash talking each other, doing jokes and stuff. And occasionally they would show them like all get together for like this kind of a pitch meeting kind of thing, where Tim Schafer would pitch a story. And they didn't really tell you anything. And I assumed that they were going to show you a lot more because assuming that you had paid the perk level of the documentary, that it would be okay to show some spoilers because presumably the person that did that would have played the game already, or didn't even care about playing the game, was more interested in the documentary, and that just wasn't the case. So I just figured, you know what, I'm gonna do that thing, but I'm gonna show you everything. Not because I'm any great shakes. I haven't finished an adventure game. I finished a few games in my life, but I haven't finished an adventure game per se. And so I was just gonna like, you know what? This isn't gonna be a tutorial. This isn't gonna be like anything special. I'm a nobody, but I'm gonna show you everything. So you're gonna get spoilers. You're gonna get how to. You're gonna see me coding. You're gonna see me drawing. You're gonna see me. I've been using AI quite a bit, even though I'm not using it for everything. I'm not copying. I'm not making it write stuff for me. Other than occasionally, like I just did when I had to split the room descriptions. Okay, so I have this kind of basic framework in here, which, as you can see, here, actually you can't see, but here. Now, this is going to be kind of a long, 39 minutes. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll restart. Who knows? Okay, so I have this basic framework. So this is a room with the room script. It's blank room. It's got a name. It's got a description, and then it main menu is a room technically, and this is the description, and this is the choices. This is just straight up text, and these are doors, which are destinations to other dailies, and they have the names of the scenes that they point to. So start here is actually a scene down here in the left side. Start here. Okay. I wonder if there's a way to do this. I don't know. Maybe I should restart. I don't know if there's anybody in here, so I don't imagine many people would mind uh, rewatching me talk about this stuff. So maybe I should try again. I've even made a couple of intro videos, but this is running on 10 minutes now. Should be more than 10 minutes, anyways. So maybe I should just do the bare bones, and I should start over. I'm gonna stop recording. I'm still streaming, of course, but let's see if I can do this all over again. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this, and I'm gonna start all over. And if you've already heard this, forgive me, but
I'm just doing this today, and I'm happy to be doing it on a stream, just because I'm just doing it. That's all. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Okay, ready and start. Welcome, my name is Keith, otherwise known as Upgood. That's spelled UHFGOOD, and you can find my YouTube channel at youtube.com/@ UHFGOOD. Anyways, I am building a point and click adventure game like the classic ones you found in the early 90s, and this is something I've been working on since 2005. I've had the characters, I have the character arcs, I got quite a few things planned out. I got a few puzzles, a few things here and there, and so I just decided I need to get this done. And I've tried to start doing it. I tried to start making this game several times, several starts and stops, including one about 6 years ago where I was going to document everything. I was going to record everything on video, and it ended up being a bunch of like me going through some tutorials, doing a few little things in Blender, some sketching, um, and basically it's pretty boring. And it wasn't actually making the game; it was just kind of learning stuff, and didn't get very many views. So I decided to start all over again, and I have a couple of reasons for doing this. One is I was disappointed in Double Fine Adventure, which eventually became Broken Age, documentary, behind the scenes documentary that didn't show you hardly anything behind the scenes stuff. You know, Broken Age was that adventure game that Tim Schafer built off of Kickstarter. He made a Kickstarter campaign, raised $3 million, made this game. In fact, made the first half of it, ran out of money, eventually finished the second half of it, and eventually, a few years later, I got it. And I played it, and it was kind of okay. And then I was expecting the documentary to be really good, showing, good behind the scenes stuff. It didn't show hardly anything. It was just, it was just Tim Schafer going into his office, popping out occasionally, and then showing various members of the team working on the engine a little bit, and then kind of trash talking each other. And that was mostly kind of it. And I was pretty disappointed, and so I decided, you know what? I'm complete nobody. It's true, completely nobody. But I'm building this game, and I figured, you know what? I'm going to show the entire process from start to finish. Well, a little bit of KVAT here is KVAT is KVAT enters buyer beware, but a little bit of a note here that I had started this in 2005. The story I had the story and the characters and stuff all kind of worked out. I didn't have everything worked out though. In fact, I was working on the story when I started this about when I restarted this, you might say, about November, right? The end of November, the end of November of last year. And so I've been developing this game. I've been live streaming development of it, and I've been editing the pieces together so that I could provide updates, sort of like a devlog, so that people that didn't want to watch 3 or 4 hour live streams could just watch the little updates and see the progress. And I'm making really good progress, and so I think this is going to be successful this time. I figured I'd focus on the YouTube channel where and obviously I'm going to focus on the game. I'm making the game, so that's not like it's not like behind, but the importance of the YouTube channel or streaming, because I'm going to try to stream on the Mean Green website here soon too as well. But I was just looking. There's so many free games. There's so many games. There's so much competition that why try to do something that sells? Not that I'm not trying to get it to where it's not good enough to sell. I just mean, why try to spend the time trying to market and try to do all this stuff, trying to work this hard? Why not just work on the game like I want to work on it? And maybe if I do a good enough job and people like watching the streams or the videos, then maybe I'll get some support a little bit later along the way. Maybe I'll get my internet bill paid. I'm paying $93 a month for, admittedly, a 400 megabit download. I think it's megabits. I get these kind of confused now. It's been a long time since I knew any real good tech stuff, but
But anyways, so yeah, maybe I can get my internet paid off one of these days when if people start, really coming in and watching. So that's what I'm doing. And right now, you can see live streams from November of last year, and I've got something like well, I stream every day. I stream. Um, I was streaming 4 days a week uh, of game dev, and then streaming the editing of those games, the streams into a video updates. And so I did that for 3 months, and now I'm on the fourth month, which is means I switched to once a week. So I had two videos a week and then now I'm doing it once a week and developing 5 days a week. So I'm still streaming 6 days a week, but only streaming the edit. The edit streams are only on Saturdays now. And then 3 months more down the line, I'm going to switch to every 2 weeks. Anyways, so that's what's up, and um, I can show you just a little bit of the kind of the basic engine that I got. Oh yeah, the most important part here is that the way I'm doing this, because I had a hard time trying to develop the uh, the game. I decided I was going to do it in phases. In fact, I have that actually up right now. Let me pull it up. Okay, that's just wait. Oops. Hold on. I'll switch just a second. I have a hard time switching. I'm using Linux, and for some reason, it just seems more tricky to switch uh, windows. They're grouped. They're grouped windows. So I got two YouTube browser windows open. And anyways, so this is my roadmap. Now this is development. This is revision Eta, which is the Greek alphabet. It's like what are we like D or E or something? I forget. But anyways, so these are the phases. So the most basic form of adventure game would be a choose your own adventure, right? Because it's just reading, and you flip to the page that tells you to. You have a choice. Do you ever want to go up the street? Uh, do you want to go into the cave? Turn to page 10. If you want to go home, turn to page 31 or something, and then you go there. And then on computer, it just means you'll be presented with a description. You have your couple of choices, and you either click or you press a key number. In my case, you're going to press that number key. But choose your own adventure, and then I add to it. I add a separate navigation system because navigation is going to be kind of independent of the uh, of the other stuff. And then um, I'm gonna do this thing I had on here called room independence. So basically, the room is going to be separate, so I can reuse rooms. Because with this, if you're going to the same place, you have to write a new page for it because you'll be having different turn choices. So we got three is room independence for reusability. Make rooms independent and reusable by decoupling their descriptions and choices from a single linear path. Then we have multiple player characters in phase 4, where you'll be able to switch between characters because in my game I have many player characters in it, and at times you're going to be switching in between them. Uh, and sometimes when you get stuck, you can switch to another one. And so yeah, even though the game is strictly a linear narrative, uh, when you actually get to play in between, like say cutscenes or whatever, or scripted scenes or whatever, you get to play kind of non-linearly. So if you get stuck on one thing, you can switch characters, and maybe they're someplace else, and maybe you're not stuck over there, and you can figure out what to do over there. Then I'm gonna start adding audiovisual elements in 5, which is little thumbnails that are gonna be displayed alongside the descriptions, and I'm gonna do some basic like public domain, Creative Commons music in the background, maybe classical music or something that just starts getting an audio visual subsystem in there. Then in phase 6, I'm gonna introduce a parser, which is gonna be functionally equivalent to the regular choose your own adventure thing, where instead of hitting 1 to go choose a choice, you're going to hit 1 and enter because it's going to actually be parsing the text. Then I'm going to start implementing an inventory system so you can pick up stuff and put down things. And then I'm going to expand the interactivity by adding actual verbs, go north, pick up, whatever. And part of that's already going to be in there from the inventory system. Then 9, I create a save and load system, or a save state system, so that now you can go to different rooms. You can have different things in different rooms. You can have things happen. If a door is unlocked, it could remain unlocked. If it was open, it can remain open, whatever. And you'll be able to go to different places, and it'll be able to save the state of the room. And yeah, and then 10 is when we actually get into puzzle design. So now that we got a parser, we got a save state system. We can do multiple player characters. We can do all this stuff. And this is still a text game right at this point. Now you're going to be able to design puzzles and things, locks and keys and all that kind of stuff for the game. Then 11, I'm going to start creating some background scene visuals, basically. So with descriptions, now we're going to have backgrounds. We're going to kind of replace some of the descriptions. You'll still be typing in here, but it'll now start to become graphical. And then I'm going to have clickable hotspots, include navigation, and then visual and auditory feedback in phase 13. Then I'm going to implement a UI in 14. And phase 15 is NPCs as separate objects. So characters you can click on, you can actually talk to them and whatever. And then 16, I'm going to make the inventory interactive with essentially with the mouse, because up until this point you're going to be doing text. And then 17 is character movement, and by this time it should be almost fully point and click, fully interactive, point and click, fully graphical, all that good stuff. And I might leave the text parser in depending on how things are looking. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. 12 minutes. Hopefully that's not too long of a little intro here. And I want to thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll stay for some of the streams. And if not, maybe you can just watch some of the updates if that's more your thing. They're gonna be about anywhere from 6 to 12 minutes, give or take. Some are a little bit less, some are a little bit more, and yeah. So hopefully you will join me for a stream Monday through Friday, about 12 to 4 Eastern time, which is, like 9 p.m. UK time, or not 9 p.m. It's from 5 to 9 UK time, or like what would it be? It'd be like 9 a.m. to like 2 p.m. or something. No, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. Anyways, you should be able to extrapolate from that. Anyways, I hope to see you there, and thanks for watching, and I will... oh yeah, one more thing here. Let's go ahead and pop this on the desktop. I realized that I didn't actually show the phases to you, but that's okay. I just told you what the phases were, so it's really not that important. But what I did want to show you was this kind of basic framework I have, and these are all JSON files that are going to be representing rooms eventually. And so here, let's just play this really quick. This is what it does right now, basic framework. The main menu is actually a room. All of this is just text, and the keys are linked to your choices. And so if I hit 1, it goes to the first one, which is Hubert's abode. Or no, this is the welcome message anyways. I think it's the start here message, actually. So it's the start here room, and then 1 to go to Hubert's home, right? And then you have a description, you have the deals, and then 0 to quit. And then I just started putting in the JSON stuff. So if I hit 2, nothing's going to happen because I made it to do that, because I don't have the loading code in that for that yet, which I'll be starting on Monday. Anyways,
So yeah, that's about all there is to it. And thanks for watching. And please join me Monday through Friday and Saturdays if you're interested in me using Blender 4.3 video sequence editor to edit my videos. And so yeah, so thank you. Okay, I don't know if anybody's listening or if anybody's in here, which they're probably not, but so yeah, there is my intro video, and it's I don't know, it was 13 minutes or maybe a little bit longer, 13 to 14 minutes maybe. Um, and that's okay. I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to put it in there. In fact, I'm going to put it in there as my like trailer video. It's not a trailer really. Maybe I'll make a proper trailer at some point, I think. Uh, Anywho, so yeah, okay, there, I got that done. In fact, let's go over to videos, and it's almost 5 o'clock. Okay, OES, clips, and we want this last one. These two can be deleted, delete, and this one, um, cut. Let's go to data stack. Let's go to game dev clips, paste. Let's rename intro. Um, did plans dev intro. And let's pull up Handbrake here. And I'm just gonna convert it anyways, even though I'm not gonna actually do any editing with it. Let's see if we can do this again. Okay. Open source. Let's go to other locations, go to data stack, game dev clips, intro, open, and let's just go ahead and run it. And I'll probably end up just I'll review it and then I'll upload it here. I might start uploading tonight. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Do I do a schedule where I upload at a certain time and then schedule it for a time? Do I upload it at a certain time and then not worry about the schedule? I guess I should upload it and then schedule it. So I could upload it Tuesday, schedule it for Wednesday morning, and not maybe I shouldn't even care about the time. Like I could maximize what time people are on or whatever, or I could just say, you know what, these are going to be up all day, and I'm going to do it based on the starting of my day. In fact, maybe I wouldn't be super early, but any time of the day before the next day, right? And it'd be better if I did it in the morning. Um, Maybe I'll do it once I start to get kind of woke up. Or I could upload them all at once. Or I don't upload them all at once. I upload them on a schedule, like the schedule that I was using, I think. So, so Tuesday, just do them the day before, I guess. I'm sure there's got to be a program out there that will actually that I can drop stuff into, and then I can have it do it every so often, upload it every so often, or whatever. This is something that makes me wonder here. Debugger errors. Room name. Where's that at? Oh yeah, I forget what you do about that. It's going to, yes, cannot open file. I mean, there's kind of a point there. I wanted to, I guess what it means is I need to here. Okay, let me check something real quick before I call it a day. And that is, let's um GD script. How do I check if a file name is valid in GD script? Even the Brave AI search system should help. Sysgado is valid file name method, however, it's been returns true for Windows reserved file names with null and com, which are not valid file names. Resource loader exists before attempting to load it. File name path to your file. If resource loader exists, file name bar resource equals load. Okay. If see something here. Resource loader that exists. Oh. Um, let's see. Var file name equals this. Okay, that's fine. File name. Yeah, I don't know if I just do this anyways. Probably don't need that. Then do all this other stuff in here. Okay, and then load file name. Let's do these. Let's actually bring these back here and bring them back here. And that should work. Let's see. If current room, viewer text, either. Okay. Actually, it probably doesn't matter, but here. Okay. Anyways, that works, I guess.
That shouldn't be, let's see something here. Let's do something else. Instead of an else here, let's say if right scene. Oh, I can't do that though because if scene equal to null, then print. But that should still not. Oh, if resource loader exists, that's fine. I could actually make this an else. Let's make this an else. Else. Let's not do that. Okay, let's do something here. Delete. Let's put this else. Else colon v. If exist file name print I guess I can print file name plus does not exist. That. Now, if I run it, I hit 2. Yeah, room name isn't used. Okay. Oh. If resource loader exists, if scene is not didn't load successfully. Like that. And then let's do something else here, which is a tab like that and like that. Doesn't exist. Okay, and then prefix with the underscore. All right, let's do this so it doesn't squawk anymore. Okay, no errors there. 2. Now. Okay, 2, 2. Okay. 0. Now that's interesting. I mean, it did do that. It just says it doesn't exist. And that's exactly what I wanted. Anyways, I guess I didn't really need to do that today, but I did anyway. So there's just a little thing here that I just want to clear up. Anyways, so yeah. Save and quit. Yes, save and quit. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll probably see you on Monday, and we'll see if we can load these files into the thing here, and I'll have to rewrite my door stuff, and we'll get this into the game. We'll see what we get to do next week, maybe. maybe I can get to actually working on the actual game proper next week. So I'll see you Monday. Uh, there we go. Thank you for watching.